Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm. My name is Renee, and if this is your first time here, thank you so much for joining me. I live in the thumb of Michigan, the thumb, and I like to do videos on canning and baking and vintage recipes and just life here in the thumb of Michigan on our little bit of land that we have. And at this stage of life, I'm semi-retired and trying to be thrifty while still thriving. So if that sort of thing interests you, come join me. I would love to have you here. Today, I'm taking part in a collaboration from Label to Table that has been put on all this month, all of May, Monday through Friday, by Linda over at Tuliloo Creates. There's 5 channels, and every day we've been doing different videos that we do recipes off the back of a box or a can, or some of us, like I, took some vintage recipes that used to be on the back of boxes that my mom did. But this one, my last one, it's Memorial Weekend. I'm making a quick, easy salad to go with dinner. I'm not sure who all's gonna be here, and I decided to add an extra option. So I'm taking a Suddenly salad. I don't make these a lot, but I like to keep them on hand in the summer because they're super fast. And I'm going to turn it into this club pasta salad. And if there's leftovers, it'll be great for lunch tomorrow at work. What I find interesting is now they don't put the whole recipe on the back. They do the QR code. And that has to take you to it. My mom would have hated that. Oh well. So let's make club pasta salad using Suddenly salad. I do have my water on boiling. I'm gonna get the other ingredients pulled together, and then we're gonna whip this up really fast. First, we need about 1.5 cups of chicken or turkey or ham, and I'm gonna use ham, and I'm gonna julienne it up. This is in the fridge that needed to be used up, and that's sort of what led me to this. If I'd had cream cheese, I would have made ham roll-ups because the family loves that. But Missy, get back. You know, ugly chicken would work really good for this too. Leftover rotisserie chicken or leftover cooked chicken the night before. You could put that in this. So we're gonna set this all in this bowl. And of course, my clock decides to chime now. I never think about looking at what time it is when I start one of these videos, because to be honest, I hardly hear the chime anymore except when I'm videoing. Then I do. The next thing is 2 ounces of cheddar cheese that we are going to julienne to. I made this at Easter. I didn't use the lettuce, as you're supposed to serve it on a bed of lettuce. And I didn't do that because honestly, I didn't think anyone else would probably eat it, or maybe a couple, like my son. Well, everyone ate it. Break up the My water is boiling, so I'm going to add in the pasta, this bag here, not the seasoning. Okay, in the bowl, separate up the little pieces. I'm using a medium cheddar. You know, it'd be good with Swiss cheese, any cheese you have in your house. Now we need a half a cup of cherry tomatoes. These are bigger grape tomatoes, so instead of just halving, I'm gonna quarter. I have some green onions that should be used up. So I am going to use some of them. You could even take this to a potluck and it would still be good. So now I just gotta wait for the pasta and drain it. I need to mix up the dressing. That's the other thing. So let me get that going. You need about a half a cup. I don't always measure it, I just dollop it in there. Then we're gonna add the seasoning. Stir it up and set it aside. The pasta should be done soon. I will drain it and run cold water over it to stop it from cooking. Here it is. It has peas and carrots that rehydrate when you cook them. Okay, I'm gonna add in the meat and the cheese. This really bulks up the salad, so I hope that the dressing is enough, but we can always add more. So mix up all of this. And it says to serve it on chopped up lettuce. Now this really thickens up, and you can add milk if you need to thin it out some. But everything is kind of damp in the bowl, so it usually thins it out enough, but we'll find out. Now this is best if you let it sit for a while and let the flavors mingle together and really come out. So here it is. It's actually really good. It'll be better in an hour or so. I can taste the bacon bits, but I'll tell you what, if you had leftover bacon from breakfast, put it in this. This is definitely a keeper. It's a reason to keep this on your shelf. Quick, fast, and really good. But I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like when it's done up the way they say. Ready to serve it. I have some lettuce. Probably too much. And you put the salad on top. And that is how you serve it. Here we go. Here's a bite. It's good. The playlist is down below, so you can watch all the videos. And here is the recipe, and I'll put that below too. club salad from Suddenly Salad. Thank you so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time at Pike Creek Farm.